Hey, welcome to my channel. He can't bear the consequences. Back in the command vehicle, he was stunned. Donald, feeling like a fool, was stunned and asked Raymond his intent. Raymond reassured, "Calm down, we've got the clues." Apart from wait staff, they saw no one approach. Old Ray explained, "We met upon entering the diner. I put the payment in his hat, and he revealed the free man's next target. Now, we just wait for him to appear." The next day, they immediately tracked down their target, Ruiqiu, an important figure in the human rights organization and a hero against human traffickers. When she heard someone was out to get her, Rachel shrugged it off. "I've made many enemies already. Plenty of folks would love to see me gone, but I trust I live in a law-abiding society, so no thanks. FBI protection." As the target refused to cooperate, they monitored secretly. Back, they inferred the Heart Group, Europe's largest trafficking ring, hired the hitman. However, this org is highly secretive, with the mastermind never seen. Cracking it is tough, but Rachel's hosting a fundraiser tonight. The killer may strike here. The issue is, none of us have seen him. Raymond, the sole witness to the free man, was crucial to solving the case. Crew immediately asked Raymond for help, but he countered, "Sure, as long as my immunity is on the table." Apparently, without an answer, he wouldn't help. The FBI brass held an emergency meeting, realizing that old Ray was really the... After some discussion, they decided to inject him with an 8 tracking chip for ease of monitoring. It's a win-win situation. Also, they decided to overlook his past mischief. As for his request for a 5-man security team, the higher-ups said, "Let's scale it back to 3. One of them had to be someone the higher-ups trusted. With his immunity granted, Raymond was in high spirits, enjoying this free meal. Soon Head set up his close protection team, though only 2 showed up. Both were huge, notorious in the battlefield as human meat grinders. Little Lie is a Stanford economics PhD, who's escaped the clutches of jail twice. Rumor has it, he's pulling Raymond's strings, and who knows what that could mean." At the fundraising gala, FBI agents blended in, but who says you can't enjoy a drink while working? MB, however, wasn't worried. "The more I drink, the stronger I get." And you guessed it, there isn't a normal one among those surrounding the Red Devil. The gala kicked off with a girl who'd been trafficked giving a speech. The mark on her back was left by the traffickers, and guests were visibly moved. It was a real tearjerker. Old Ray was scanning the crowd when he spotted a familiar face, the assassin. He quickly instructed Lisa to clear the area to prevent any escalation. Who knows what kind of destructive weapon this madman could have planted. The free man sensed trouble, made a dash for it, and bolted into the stair. The rooftop was quickly cleared by the FBI, and their target was safe. Meanwhile, Donald was hot on the killer's trail and found himself for self-preservation. He had no choice but to give up fighting. The FBI resorted to some memory recovery magic. But the free man was tough. He wouldn't spill the beans. Mira from the CIA decided to roll up her sleeves, as she wasn't scared of anyone. Donald immediately called Lisa, telling her that the assassin was hired by Raymond, and suddenly everything clicked with her earlier strange behavior. Her plan was to distract everyone so she could personally target Rachel. And sure enough, Raymond was already in Rachel's room, and Denby took care of the bodyguards. Their conversation made it clear they were old acquaintances. It turned out Rachel was just masquerading as a human rights organization member while secretly trafficking people. Old Ray admitted, "I truly admire your dual roles. That's quite a performance. Too bad you ran into me." At this moment, Lisa came outside Rachel's room. Denby didn't stop her. Rachel changed her tone, saying the man threatened her. Lisa wasn't intimidated, and quickly grilled old Ray on why he hired the killer and who exactly the shirt was for. It was then that he revealed the killer had poisoned the wine, the exact same poison Rachel had used on her husband. Subtitles: Her husband learned her dark secret and was poisoned. Old Ray finally targeted her for her crimes. The next day, Lisa scheduled a meeting with Raymond. The FBI worked overnight to investigate Rachel, and indeed found financial ties to the Heart Group. This saint committed countless crimes under disguise, deserving severe punishment. As for Rachel, she committed suicide the next day. Raymond was granted amnesty and regained his freedom, and he could finally go out to eat without looking over his shoulder. In Chinatown, a black and blue car was intentionally blocked. The driver frantically honked while the old man pulled out the Gatling gun. The riders on both sides instantly launched a coordinated assassination operation. They smashed the car window, snatched the notebook, and even chopped off the man's left hand before making a quick exit. The old man vanished without a trace, and a programmer grabbed the man's laptop, only to find it required biometric recognition. Talk about being stumped. Subtitle: Raymond, aka Red Devil, top counter-terrorism wanted man, dubbed underworld manager by terrorists. His specialty is solving people's problems, But little did the underworld know that Ulvray already has immunity granted by the FBI. The intermediary passed on Ghost's request to Raymond as someone bringing money to him, and of course, he wasn't going to say no. But since the FBI granted him citizenship rights, he had to make a little contribution, sticking to the old ways. He shared intel only with Elizabeth. Seeing Lisa, he revealed all ghosts appeared. Just yesterday, they assassinated a CIA agent in Chinatown and snatched his laptop. Ulvray claimed that if needed, he could set a trap. This might be your only shot at capturing Ghost. This riled up the secretary, who noted that the number of agents taken out by Ghost over the years was quite substantial.